is in the shade. Where are you going? Put me in a tight spot. There we go. Come here, Goosey Bear. Ugh. Watch your steps. Watch out for those babies. Thank you. Whew. Now how you survived. Careful not to fall down, eh? Go for those ants. We got company. Oh boy.
What do you think, Papa?
Who you got there?
Huh?
He just wants to know if he wants to be friends.
Bobcatted my whole side of the barn now. They dug the whole floor. I gained the
Oh, because the water.
Yeah, they used that leaky spigot over there. They finally dug it all the way up. Now I've just got like a giant trench full of water. They capped it, but I'm not sure that they know how to cap it because I'm pretty sure it's still leaking out of the cap.
Well, they come and asked me for some pipe glue, and I said, no, I didn't have any. I don't even know if I have any of that at home.
Yeah. Most time after you use pipe glue, it's no good. Most people, you know, you use it for what you're doing, and that's it.
Yeah.
You go buy another one, $3.
Yeah.
Dealing with spooky, scared horses. They were all the guys kept saying how great they're going when sets of 4, you know, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to notice if they're not going good. They're going to go with their buddies.
Sets of 4 here?
Yeah, sets of 4 out here. They
I
were
didn't,
doing.
I didn't see them.
And the Mexican guy decided he's going to beat up on that horse I had the other day. Beat him all over the place, ran him through walls, and flipped him over out here. They made him train like 4 and 5 miles that day. And I said something to my boss about it, and then all of a sudden they were all fired, and I'm getting on off. You know what? That's fine, I guess. I've got 15 years. I may as well go on and get on it. I was just trying to take it easy. I broke my heel earlier this year.
Can't be no fun.
Oh, that, you know what? That is one of the worst things. I've even talked to a lot of the older jockeys and things. And if you crack your heel, I mean, it feels like your whole body is done.
Huh.
I don't, Calvin told me he'd rather break his arm, his leg, anything than break the heel. Because when you break the heel, I mean, there ain't nothing you can do.
Well, it's kind of the same with the collarbone. You're just stuck.
You're just stuck. Exactly.
Stuck and holding yourself in position all the time.
You gotta stay in that same way, or it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I bought me a peg leg thing, so I could keep delivering hay and feed.
Oh, yeah?
It was just, I mean, people all thought my leg got cut off. You should have seen the looks on some of these people's faces. They're like, oh my God, what happened to you? And I'm like, no, the rest of it's back there. It's just hanging out the
Yeah, I broke the non-weight bearing bone in my leg, but it was the ankle that had messed up all the tendons. That was why I couldn't walk on it.
Yeah.
But I had a cast, and I started ponying and ponied the Breeders' Cup in Churchill that year, and then they put another cast on. It was even smaller because the swelling went down, so I could just stick that right in the stirrup.
That's right.
I went to galloping.
Yeah, no, as soon as I cracked my heel, they told me all the tendons, like your Achilles tendon, all that ties in your foot.
Yeah, trying to pull it out of
Yeah,
position.
if you put any pressure on your leg, it'll pull on the crack.
Yeah.
And so it got to where I just couldn't use anything from the knee down.
Yeah.
And I started trying to just hobble around and try to do what I could do, but they told me, they said, you step off of one on the pavement, you're liable to go on and break it all the way, and then we're looking at putting
Yeah.
screws and plates in your foot.
That David Hill easier that way.
Huh?
That squirrel, he'll get you every time, buddy. Get out of here, squirrel.
He's right there.
Go
on
climb a tree. Daggum squirrel. You go get him, huh?
That's a good looking
Go
squirrel.
get that. Yeah, he is handsome. You better get out of here, squirrel. You better watch out now. We'll eat you. We'll stick that dog on you.
And you're way bigger than you, squirrel. You got anybody else with this?
This is it. I had the other one. I took him at noon. I was hoping to catch you. I didn't know if something happened. You couldn't come out like yesterday. And
Well, yesterday, when they messed that shed row up for me, my box was in a thing. Just don't worry about it for the day. But I'll make sure I have 2 ready at noon and 2:30 for you tomorrow.
yeah, it might be. I might need a little more than 30 minutes between.
That's fine. here anyway.
Yeah.
They keep adding horses. I'm 9 horses all by myself. I do the stalls, I do the baths, I do everything.
I can't do
All
the stalls.
feeding. You know, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a
Try to
lot.
multitask and try to make it happen, but some days it just gets away. Which is why it's sad, because I used to have 4 people come out here and help me after they got done with him.
Yeah.
Then it was easier to do your stalls and be done with that kind of stuff before they get here. They paid $175,000 for this thing.
Wow.
I like him. He's one of my favorites in there. But he's going blind. You don't know what he's really doing.
Yeah.
He's just going.
Hey, we're not napping out here. No way. It looks like a good place to lay down though.
Well, I got me one of those. Right before I seen you. I had one come out here and he went to turn around and start galloping and he started pawing at the ground and started like bellying down like he's going down the roll, and I said, oh man, that's all I need. We're gonna roll these saddles through the dirt, so I gotta explain to them what happened to their saddles.
I'll give you a tip though. If one ever does get down on the ground with you, just tip his nose away from his legs. So if his legs go to this way and he's getting ready to roll that way, just pick his nose this way, and then he'll can't do it, and then he'll stand back up.
I see. So I've had a couple through the years. They'll just go and belly down, and it's like, all right, I'm on the ground now.
I had one do that in the ocean on me a couple years ago.
In the ocean?
Yeah, we were young colt, and we're riding on the beach, and then you could cut through the water where it just come up, past their knees, and
yeah.
it was his first day out on the beach, and he was just checking it out. He'd been across rivers and stuff, so he wasn't afraid of water. But he's just in there. Just all of a sudden, he just had one little bloop with his deal, and whoop, he laid down. It's October, November up in north of Boston. I'm like, gee, man. I didn't have another pair of boots. I had to run to the store, buy new insoles, and I bought some baby powder and took the air dryer, put the baby powder in, dried it out a little, air dried it a while, put some more baby powder in, and those new insoles saved me.
I was going to say that if once your insoles were soaked up, at least that was probably the bottom of your foot.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, they dried out pretty good, but phew, that was funny. I had it all on video too.
Laid down in the ocean. That's always been something I've wanted to do. It's like I've always wanted to have one open gallop down the beach, right on the edge of the water.
Yeah.
Just kind of splashing through. But I always kind of avoided the coast.
Yeah.
Stayed at almost every racetrack in the middle of this country, and every one that's
I was wanting to go to Del Mar forever just so I could go ride a horse on the beach, and then they don't let them do that anymore.
It's where the surf meets the turf.
But they don't do it anymore. The dogs, I don't think so. I think there's they might on a special occasion let you ride out there. But up north, north of Boston, they got a beach that after the season, like October, when nobody's going to the beach anymore, it's too cold. Then they allow the horses to go out there.
That'd be kind of cool. I've always wanted to ride on the beach. Of course, I've only seen the ocean one time in my life, and it was Corpus Christi, Gulf of Mexico. So
well, that's not even the ocean.
That's not even the ocean. It's just the Gulf.
Yeah.
And it was nasty. It looked horrible. And then I got in trouble because I picked up a rock out of it.
Uh-oh.
Did you know that in Texas that's a
No, I
huge no-no?
Didn't know that.
Huge no-no. The cop guy came up on me and said, hey, Lynn, I know you're probably just a tourist and you don't know, but you pick up any rocks, you're disturbing the natural ecosystem. And I was like, it's a piece of the road that fell in, it's just got shells and stuff on it. I thought it was really cool. It was a tiny little rock. And he's like, no man, I gotta take the rock back. Now, I said, I can't believe that. Big kids take shells out of the ocean all the time, and I pick up a rock that is clearly made by man. Because it has shells on it, and now I'm in trouble. I said, okay, fine. I'll never pick up a rock on the ocean again. There you go. You can have it back. But at least he was nice about it. He did say, I guess it's a big business. People come down there, they take the rocks out of the shoreline, and then they sell them. I thought I just wanted it for home. I thought it was really cool.
Looks happier today.
Oh, this is a different guy.
Oh,
I was going to take the other guy. I have him tacked up, but we just put front shoes on everyone, and he's acting a little bit funny.
okay.
So I've been, like I told a couple of throwing gravels out the top and things, and decided that this is the other one I wanted to take instead. Give him a little bit of something, because he's they think so much of him that the other guys rushed him so
Yeah.
much. And every time he comes out here, he thinks he's breezing, he thinks he's working, he tries way too hard. So it's good for him to come out and just get a little bit relaxed and do other things besides being in a hurry.
Hey. Get over here.
That's fine. This is what does more for him some days than getting out here and ripping.
Oh, yeah. Over here.
If you get them out here and get them too fit, you know how it is. Get them too fit and they don't know what they're doing, and all of a sudden they see something scary
Yeah.
and they put somebody down going quick. And he's always been a real good guy.
Hey. What's that about? There you go. You can relax too. Just realized I've never got to ride this one in company before.
Oh yeah.
He's my easiest horse, so if I get somebody that can come ride, I'll put them on him and I'll ride the other one.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I've been on him in company. It's good.
Well, we ain't in no particular training program, so whatever you would like to do.
No, that's what we're
fine
doing.
with me. He acts like he's addicted to right next to your horse, though.
Yeah.
He's been going by himself so much, and he does great by himself. Like I say, he's getting ahead of what he should be.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to back him back down and relax.
Well, that's the whole key. Is if anytime you need to relax, or you think you'd like to relax, you got to be if that horse can come with you. The sooner he can get used to it, we may just be going out for a little something, we may be going for a big. Don't get all excited about anything.
You don't
Keep asking
know
him
what's
to.
going to happen every day.
So if they get in the habit of you stopping all the time and going slower, they're going to go, well, when you want to slow down and race, they're like, oh, what are we slowing down for? Okay, we'll slow down and
Kind of
no
like
big
I
deal.
explained to my boss the other day, he said, you guys just kind of hung out and went real slow. I said, man, how many times you been out at Oakland or any of these big tracks and somebody breaks down and then there is no one going
Yeah.
for 10 minutes and we've got to sit out there. If I've got one that all he does is want to spin and run off,
Yeah.
I'm just going to have problems the whole time. It makes more problems when it needs to be.
Everybody can get a horse hot. Getting them to cool off is
Getting them
the
broke,
real trick.
Getting them broke to life is a different thing for me.
But it's not even broke to life. It's broke to following instruction and understanding the communication. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Most people they get so afraid because they think the horse is trying to hurt them. The horse is just trying to save his life.
No, he just wants to save his life, or in like the case of this horse, or a couple of the older horses I have, they just want to get it over with.
Yep.
And go back to the
Get back
stall
to the
and
safety and-
hurry. And
yep.
It's not that they're being bad; they just want to get done with it.
Well, it's been allowed for so long because when people go, hey, sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Because everybody's wanting to. I mean, I was guilty of it myself, getting on 10 a day, hurry, hustle, get
Hustle,
one
hustle,
off one onto the next, but that's not good for the horse.
Yeah, it's a big giant hurry. That's why I put Mississippi town this much, and I like kind of coming after these places because it's a whole different atmosphere. You can create an animal
Yeah.
instead of having a machine.
That you just ride the brakes on the whole time.
Yes, they got it, and the guy does exactly what it's supposed to do. It turns around and it goes fast. But that's not what it's going to do when it's 12 years old. Not what it's
Yeah.
going to do when it's 13. It's going to be out there, and it might have a little kid on it, and it might have an old lady or a disabled person. You have no idea.
Yeah.
And I'd like them to be sensible. That's why I say, even if you walk some days, you just kind of walk around in a circle. It don't hurt my feelings to give them something different.
Yeah.
Because I breezed him the other day for them so they could take some pictures. Just gave him a little ache. And then when I gave him his day off, his horse has never before in his life picked his head up and acted any kind of bad at all. He's always kind of been like Eeyore. He just follows you around and whatever you want to do. But as soon as he breathes now, all of a sudden he's got this whole different idea. So I thought it'd be perfect to bring him out
Yeah.
and not turn around and go crazy, not have to do anything crazy. He's never jogged more than one round.
Yeah.
Because they're always flipping him around and taking him a step forward. I think it's like 4th or 5th ride they took him over the gates and ran him out of there. He's terrified of like most things now. He just wants it over with.
Yeah.
And somebody spent that kind of money on an animal.
Yeah,
May as
exactly.
well have a broke animal at the end of it.
Yeah.
You know?
People are afraid, well, they don't want to make him a pet. Well, you kind of do. You want him to just think of you as the herd leader and, you know, ready to play hard when it's time to play hard, and ready to calm down when it's time to calm down. You
Because even if they are your pet, they respect what you're thinking about.
got to have that
If
trust.
I say I want to go fast, then we can go fast.
Yep.
If I
And
want
they
to
can go
slow,
faster because they'll be in a relaxed state instead of going, oh shit,
they
stop!
trust you. That's the thing. Everybody forgets about the horse trust anymore.
Trust and respect
If
completely.
they can't trust you, what are we supposed to expect them to do?
Yep.
They're going to do whatever they can do to get it done and hurt themselves, hurt you, hurt everybody else around. Just
Yeah,
to
they're
get
not
over
trying
it.
to hurt you. They're just trying to
Yeah,
do
they
it.
don't mean to.
They're just trying to get back to safety. Feel
They
good.
just- yeah, exactly. Let me get back to my stall.
Hey ho, watch where you're going. Hey ho, get over there. What do you think you're doing? Silly old brown pony.
This is something you can't do in town, but I love it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You almost, just for the biomechanics of the horse,
Yeah.
because the track's on an angle, they'll drain water. So if you're always going on one side, you're always high side right hand.
And it's like we were always taught, and I'm sure you were told a million times in your life, if you do one thing to one side,
Yeah.
you've got to do it to the other. And none of us are allowed to gallop backwards at all. But even him right now, he wants to hit that rail and he wants to do something.
Hey, watch your stepping, big boy. You almost fell down. Trying to buck and play. Yeah, he's a whole different horse and company than he's by himself.
See, and so is he. He's relaxed, he's paying attention to you. He's got an ear cocked over. He's listening. And that's what this is all about.
Yep.
It ain't about being out here making money just going in a circle fashion.
Well, it is when you're a kid and you don't know better, but if you realize you're going to get more money if you get the horse's foundation mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Right, make your horse
If you really
something
think about if you do just concentrate on the mental and emotional fitness, the physical fitness is going to be right there with it. But if you skip emotions, you're screwing up everything that drives everything. Everything you do, everything a horse does is driven by emotions. So if you can get control of your emotions, you know people that don't have control of their emotions, they're a wreck.
That's it, exactly.
Same way with horses. But if you get control of that and you can light the fire and turn it up a little, turn it back down, and they're okay with all that because we do it all the time, then you got something.
That is exactly right. Too many people have lost actual horsemanship out of this.
I guarantee you nobody could pass an actual horsemanship test.
Oh no. None of them.
Where knowledge ends, force begins, and that's what everybody just starts with force.
That is exactly it. Even like just a little bit we did, he's higher than when he breathes.
Yeah.
Because he's having to pay attention to so much more. Having to do so much more and understand so much more. He's never went this way. He don't get it. And so he keeps thinking he's going to put his head down and get tough, but there's no reason to. I try to make sure he's got a little bit of slack.
Well, besides that, if they're pulling on the bit, they can't engage their their top line. They start hauling their back, and it takes away all their major power. Switch leads. Switch leads. There he goes. What a champ. No, we're not done yet. Come on, Chubby. You got the big belly. You got to keep on going.
Now, Brian went from the wheel yesterday. I realized that he changed his entire mind after breathing. And I knew he needed to just go out and slow it down. He's way off from being running.
Easy champion. Easy champion. There you go. We're getting tired.
They go together and they stop together and it's perfect. It doesn't have to be a giant rush.
Well, there's only a minute and a half, 2 minutes of rushing in the whole day on race day. So getting the calm down part covered, it's easy to get them up.
I think he got more out of just doing that than what he does on his normal days by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I got slipped behind the ears. Breeze the other day was hot, but he didn't get much. Now I can tell. I mean, he's sweating up everywhere he go, and he seems happy about it. Doesn't seem like a giant hurry. And that's the only thing that ever drove me super insane about the race. We're all taught that if you do one thing to one side, do it to the other. Except when you go to gallop. Then it's just go one direction forever for some reason.
Yeah.
And that just drives me insane.
But people don't do things both sides. Everything's turned to the left. Everything.
Yep.
They don't know how to turn. They don't know how to collapse their ribs. Or most horses are right-handed, which means their ribs stick out a little bit on the right side anyway. So getting them in the habit of being able to collapse that rib is a really handy thing to be able to get the relaxation.
And like horses that get to do like what you're doing are the ones that come out of nowhere, Kentucky Downs, and they win drawn away because there is a right-hand turn.
Yep.
And it just messes them all up. None of them know what's happening. And can go uphill and can go do all the things because they're used to doing other stuff besides just turning left.
Yeah, they're pattern animals. If you teach them a pattern, they're going to do that and nothing else.
Yes.
Just like we do. If you learn how to tie your shoes in one certain way or hold a guitar in one certain way, swing a baseball bat or a golf club, if you do it wrong for long enough, no pro is going to be able to fix that swing because you've made it a pattern in your brain.
Yeah, your brain's going to keep doing the same thing. Yep, I've when I quit training for myself a long time ago is everybody wants to just follow all these trends. Here, let's let them get out here and go as fast as they can go. And when I started galloping, it was we were supposed to hold on to these things and make them learn something. And then it just slowly got further and further away from them learning anything. And now we're just out here creating speed demons. It was like, oh, these OTTBs, they're crazy when they come off the racetrack, and that shouldn't be the case.
Well, they aren't either. It's just all the handling. It's the same way. If they're handled like that,
it's just a horse.
Every time somebody comes to the stall to get you, they slap a chain on you and shank you a couple times and say, "Oh, son, it's hey."
And I take everything out with cotton rope, and there's occasionally where I've got one over there that'll rear up trying to strike me, and I'll pull on the rope a little bit and make him know. But he's a 5-year-old, and he's already been kind of got that in his mind that, hey, this is going to hurt if I do this. And every day that I've used the rope, he's slowly gotten better.
Yeah.
I just put cotton rope on him, and I'm able to jump and fly with you if you want to jump and rip me around. But at the end of it, you're going to realize I'm still there, and we're still going where I wanted to go, and it's still going to be all right. That was so good for him.
Yep.
So good. I can't even imagine spending that horse back. He can't be a racehorse. I can't even ride it. I can't imagine that.
Oh, you just have to reprogram it.
You'd have to. Exactly, but really, should you have
You shouldn't
to?
have to. That's
no deal. You know?
That's the problem with all the high sun, all that. They're worried about the drugs. They need to be worried about horsemanship. Have a comprehensive test that horsemen have to pass. Because most people are just fucking businessmen, politicians that acquire clients and hire guys like us to go train the horses because they can't do it.
Exactly.
They think they know how to tell you to do it, but they don't really understand any of it. They just heard what they heard and see what they think they see, and like that's how we're gonna. That's my idea. That's how we're gonna do it, and it just keeps.
Down.
Yep.
If we wanted to ride up to Royal Shell, I feel like we could make it until somebody passes. That's it. I mean, that's the deal for me. Horses used to go 40 and 50 miles a day.
Yep.
And it was fine.
Yep.
Now we go 2 miles and we do it so hard and so fast and so stressfully that they're wore out.
Without building the bottom or a foundation for it. And what's hardest on them is they're not moving right. They're all up here with their head up like this and pulling on the bit. Now they can't use their body correctly, so of course they're going to work.
I can't stand seeing guys who've got their hands way down here and the thing's head is up in his face and they're going sideways and it's like, all right, well maybe we should just.
You're going to train like that. He's never going to run like that. So what muscles are you training?
Yeah, you may as well just go and pull up and restart your day at that point.
Yeah, that's exactly the way.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. We'll do it again tomorrow if you want. Did you? You'll have to look. Just get on YouTube and Google Thunder March 28th or Savvy SAVVY March 30th, and the video will be up on that.
Okay.
This one.
I went to pull it up last night on YouTube, and my phone was acting weird on me, and I had to get a phone card this morning so I could have more internet. But I'm gonna look it up. I'd love to see them.
Yeah, Thunder. Once you get to the website, once you get to the YouTube page, once you pull up Thunder March 28th, then you just click on the page and you can see all the other videos. But the other one will be March 30th with Savvy, for this one here.
Okay. Awesome. All right, sir. I appreciate you.
Yep. Thank you.
2 left to go. I'm gonna get a long, hard day.
Looks like we're going to get a little rain.
That's what it's feeling like all of a sudden, didn't it?
Yep. Well, that track could use it. Savvy time. He's a working hard pony. Hard working pony. No, we're going home. We're going home. We're gonna go get you a bath. Go get Thunder and come out here. That was a bite to eat. 46.5 minutes. Happy. Super pony. 2.5 miles. Only 8/10 cantering at 11.7 miles an hour. 8/10 jogging at 7.8 and 9/10 walking at 3 miles an hour. What are you goosing from? You goosey boy here. Oh, Nelly. Goosey boy. What is that about? What's he so goosey about? Oh, he need a bath. Big bath.